Hey, wala. This is Madme, and I'm back with some more Face Noir. Okay. You have the photo of the Susan Weber necking with the older guy here. So let's see.
It's the camera. Mine broke months ago.
Okay. Oh, it's not needed anymore. So let's bail.
I open the door and jump into the car, ignoring how the seats are getting soaked with my wet clothes. It's water. It'll dry sooner or later.
Of course.
I put the key in the ignition and start the engine. But something isn't working. The gas gauge is on E. The tank must be empty. Following a lead on a case and forgetting to fill up the tank. It's a rookie's mistake. Or maybe the mistake of someone who's simply starting to get sick of this life.
So there's no cab
I'll
anywhere.
have to find another way to get out of here.
Let's go back inside. Can you walk faster, Mr. Danero? Thank you. Let's talk to this bitch.
Son, what else can I do for you?
Can you call me a cab?
Do you have a telephone?
Yeah, we had one.
You mean you don't have one anymore?
We do have the telephone, but it's just not working. I've been waiting for someone to come and fix it for weeks, but nothing so far. Yeah, the technicians come every 3 months to make sure that the control panel is working, but after a few weeks, there's no more dial tone.
So it's not the first time that it's broken?
In the last few years, I've called the technician at least 10 times, and every time he asks for more money. If this weren't a hotel, I'd get rid of it tomorrow.
Where is the control panel?
Oh, I don't have a clue. Must be somewhere outside the building, near the alley entrance.
Okay, I'll fix it.
I don't have anything else to ask you.
Well, if you need me, I'm here.
Okay, let's fix this. Del Naro is now a technician and a detective. Bravo! Okay. Oh, here it is. Let's look at this bitch.
Let's have a look. This is no breakdown. The cable was cut, and by the look of it, it definitely wasn't an accident. The only way to make the telephone work again is to reattach the wire.
Oh, I know something.
Yes, the candy wrapper should hold it together.
Yes.
Let's hope it works.
It is aluminum. Look. And it will work. Trust me. Excuse me.
Son, what else can I do for you?
Your telephone should be working now.
Your telephone should be working now.
Do they also teach you how to repair telephones in your private detective training?
No, just to find out when someone's trying to rip you off. I suggest you call another technician next time. And if you could call me a cab now, I'd be very grateful.
Of course, son.
A night spent under the rain makes even this grubby old cab seem welcoming. The driver is a quiet guy, unlike most drivers who, on a dollar trip, are happy to tell you the story of their life. The only thing he asked was where to. Essex Street was my only answer. Before going home, I have to return Greta's camera. I disappeared saying I'd get it back to her in a few days. It's been more than a week. The cab turns down Essex Street. Here we are. The trip costs me $2. $1.50 fare plus a 50-cent
$2.
surcharge
It's
for the night rate. Night rate. I hate cab drivers.
it's
Good.
less than an hot.
Greta's place is still open. A sip of whiskey is just what I need to cap off today.
$2 here in the Philippines is less than 100 pesos.
It's a building's foyer.
Okay.
It's all lit up in there.
There are so many things that you can click here in this game.
The red tulip. This is where I do my best thinking. Where are we going? What are we doing? And all that crap that you think of when you're sitting in front of a bottle of whiskey. Vote Weston for mayor of New York, and you'll vote for freedom. Freedom. It seems like the word doesn't mean much anymore.
Let's go inside. Oh, here we are. Put your dirty coat here.
A simple coat rack. No, I like to wear my coat.
Fine.
The joint's telephone. It's an alcohol license. One of Mayor Weston's great ideas. Every joint that wants to serve booze has to display this piece of paper. Clearly it
Booze.
serves no purpose, except for lining the pockets of the person issuing the licenses. And it wouldn't surprise me if that person were a close friend of the mayor. It's an old poster for some dance show.
Hey,
It's an old poster for some dance show.
Greta Reed.
It's called Marzetti's Cats. Greta's name is listed.
I've said that. Don't copy me.
A huge wall of booze.
Booze.
If there is a heaven, this is what I think it looks like. Soft clouds, angels flying around, and a bar with every kind of booze ever made. It's a cash register. It's that half-wit Smiley.
Well, let's talk to that half-wit Smiley.
Oh, here's the undaunted detective back from his dangerous mission. How many unfaithful husbands have you discovered tonight?
Fuck off. Shut your trap.
Shut your trap, Smiley.
Tough day, detective. But don't get upset. Fortune will look kindly on you sooner or later, just like it did for me today.
What the hell are you talking about?
Smiley had the chance of a lifetime.
Fuck you.
Goodbye, swindles, and fake documents. We're talking about some real cash, cars, and the good life.
Why are you so excited tonight?
Smiley is
Yeah,
changing.
yeah, I
I've
know
been
that.
offered a great job, and I'm going to accept it.
Did you find a free reptile cage at Central Park?
Our detective is always ready with a joke.
What kind of job offer could a snake like you have received?
Oh, sorry, detective, but I can't talk about it.
What kind of dirty business
Drug
have you mixed
business,
up in this
maybe?
time?
Sorry, detective, but we're talking about some serious
Yep,
stuff.
drug
I can't
business.
talk about it with anyone, not even you. The only thing I can tell you is that at midnight, Smiley will get a telephone call from one of the most important people in the city.
Yeah, better to not know anything about your business.
Okay. Sevak F. The recession. Let's ask this.
The recession doesn't seem to affect you, Smiley.
You do what you can. You know, guys like me are always in demand.
Since when have petty crooks been in demand?
Come on, detective. Don't let yourself be fooled by all those naysayers. I'm not as bad as they say.
Smiley, you'd sell your own mother for a couple bucks.
That might be true, detective, but don't be as naive as your old police pals. You know how the world works. I just do my job. If I can help someone in trouble with a few fake stamps and photographs, what's the harm? You aren't going to get all moral on me, telling me that my clients aren't honest people, are you? Everyone has the right to a second chance, and you should know that.
Right. Every respectable murderer should have the chance to create a new identity and commit crimes under a couple of false names.
Detective, you still think of yourself as a policeman. Too bad you were kicked out of that world. I still remember the headlines in the papers. Police scandal.
You do well to leave it off there, Smiley.
Don't get upset. We're just
Right, chatting.
Of course. Chatting.
Sorry about my sound.
Goodbye, Smiley.
Bye, detective. Goodbye.
And fuck yourself. Well, yeah. Oh, it's Greta.
It's one of those new neon signs. I hope this is only a passing phase. I wouldn't want them to cover the whole city with this stuff someday. It's the joint's radio.
Newspaper.
It's today's newspaper.
Let me read it.
The usual news that comes out before the New York mayoral elections. Each candidate smears the others, trying to steal as many votes as possible. At the end, it will be the least immoral one who will win, or the one who'll do the best job in hiding his skeletons in the closet. It looks like the rain from these last few days knocked out the telephone lines. In some areas of the city, the service will be cut off to avoid a short circuit. Even though companies keep shutting down, the newspapers are saying the worst is behind us. I wonder who it helps if people believe it. Hi, Greta. Pour me a whiskey.
Jack, do you remember that you've had my camera for over a week now? When are you planning to return it?
I actually finished using it tonight. I'll pull out the film roll and it's all yours.
Try not to break it when you pull the roll out. The winder has been broken for years, so you have to do it manually. I suggest you find a dark place when you do it. Otherwise, you can bid farewell to your precious photographs.
Okay, Madla. This is it for today. I hope you enjoy this short episode of Face Noir. Leave a like if you did, it helps me out a lot. And do comment if you want any more of these. This is Madme, and have a super califragilistic day, Madla.